Well, hello then, I do hope you're all well. Yes, we all recognise this guy. Oh, before I forget, I meant to say it yesterday, but 8,000 subscribers. It doesn't seem like 2 minutes ago since I was saying, 7,000 subscribers. We've just absolutely flown up in the last couple of weeks, and I'm immensely grateful. But anyway, no, I'm not being converted to a Nick Ferrari fan. Can't stand the man. I'd rather soak my balls in vinegar and scrape them across broken glass than listen to this turgid individual for 3 hours. But a dear friend of mine got in contact with me and mentioned this phone call, and it was about the RMT strikes. Now you can imagine which direction our up and atom Nick Ferrari was on the side of, yes, of course, big business, and he's quite happy for businesses to just shit all over its workforce and whatever, and who doesn't give a monkeys. Well, a phone caller, I think his name was Josh, took issue with him, and then it just descended downhill. Enjoy.
Josh in Notting Hill. Josh, your reaction to this strike news?
Nick, over all the years and all the strikes, I have to tell you, you've never helped the situation. You've never resolved anything. You've never wanted to bring both sides together. You just inflame the situation. That's why you brought on that nonsense journalist from the Telegraph to peddle her lies and propaganda. I travel from Notting Hill to St Albans every day. Do you know how many alternative routes I have, apart from the train? 0, okay? I can't afford a car, and I can't take 101 buses. We need to get people around the table. Where are the train operating companies on here so you can criticise them as much as the poor people who are working on the train service?
The poor people making more than £1,000 a week to drive a train.
I'm sorry,
Come
Nick.
on, Josh,
my girlfriend works in retail for £23,000 a year for Network Rail, and she has earned that same amount of money. She's taken the same amount of money home for 3 years.
You're supporting my argument.
£23,000.
Right,
Why do you pull the people who run this and criticise them instead of peddling nonsense and causing people like me to lose my job? I need that train to run.
I'm trying to ensure that those trains do run. I'm trying to make the union realise.
No, you're not ensuring. You have never helped one strike. I've listened to your station for 20 years, and since you've been on here, you have never helped one strike.
Well, my dear fellow, I'm not an industrial relations negotiator. I'm neither the Transport Secretary nor the boss of a trade union.
Fuel on the fire, then? Why are you throwing fuel on the fire? Why are you talking about drivers?
Because it's my job to point out that these people earn an extraordinary amount of money. People like your girlfriend have had a pay freeze for 3 months. There are many people in the private sector, by the way, whose jobs didn't even survive the pandemic or the lockdowns.
Yours did, though. Yours survived.
Well, of course, I'm vital to the country.
That's right. Just think about yourself, okay? Just think about yourself and your
I'm trying to make sure that your train runs.
Don't worry about people like me.
I'm trying to ensure your train runs from Notting Hill to St Albans and trying to make the unions realise that they are in quite a fortunate position at the moment.
Make the train operating companies realise. Where are they? Tell me that you've got them waiting after me to talk to them.
Did you listen? The union are taking their members on strike. They don't actually know what the plans are.
Get some answers from the train operators.
No. They don't even know how many jobs are going.
And they've managed to... that.
No, I'm not.
I think
I don't run the companies.
Themselves very, very well. They've been negotiating and discussing. They don't have
how many
all
jobs
the
are at risk?
But why don't you
how many
ask
jobs
the train
are at
operating
risk?
companies?
How many jobs are at risk? They don't know. Rail jobs.
My job is at risk, and you're not helping the situation, mate.
Rail jobs, Josh. They don't even know. Josh Irving, safe travelling today on your way to St Albans. We must move on to other matters.
I don't really take much enjoyment out of it. To a certain degree, I quite agree with Josh. He's never done anything for people who are doing industrial action. He doesn't give a monkeys. But he just descended into nonsense, and then you can see him at his Nick Ferrari at his patronising best. He just... saying stuff like, oh, well, I'm quite important. No, I don't think you're that important, but just... Yeah, my dear friend Akismad, cheers, thanks for that. It made me warm my cockles, made me chuckle, and eternally grateful. So anyway, I shall leave the video here, and I shall bid you farewell, and take care.